back to my channel. My name is Em and welcome to the start of a brand new reading vlog. Today is Tuesday the 5th of January. I was almost going to say December there, and it is the start of the Winterween reading vlog. Technically it is actually day 2 of Winterween, but yesterday when it started on the 4th was actually my birthday, and I was filming a birthday vlog and I didn't really read anything yesterday because I was so busy. So today is my official starting day. I will just be a day behind. I don't really mind. I have possibly one book on my TBR. I mean, I have more that I do want to get to possibly, but there is one book on this TBR that I am determined to read this week, and that is One by One by Ruth Ware. This is a thriller. Obviously it is Winterween. If I haven't explained what Winterween is about, it is essentially a winter readathon hosted by Olivia Reads a Latte and Gabby Reads, who I love and adore. They literally have the best energy, especially Olivia. She's just crazy perfect, if that makes sense. Like, she literally, our energies match so much. Winterween is essentially a readathon where you read spooky books. So I'm going to be reading One by One by Ruth Ware. I do tend to really love Ruth Ware books, and this is about a secluded chalet in like the mountains or something. I'm not exactly sure where it is situated, but it is about these group of individuals who work at this app, which is like a music app, and then people end up dying, and we're kind of thinking about like who could have killed them, what their motives were, and there's so much to unpack here. I have been in a slight reading slump since just before Christmas. I think it was just the whole fact that I had so many books to read, just not a lot of time to read them, but also so much time to read them, and also then I received so many books for Christmas that I kind of just wanted to read them all, and then I didn't read anything in the end, and it was just a wild ride. So this is going to be the first novel of 2021 if I do actually manage to finish it, because all I'm doing lately is picking up and putting down books because I can't finish anything apparently. But I'm really excited to read this. It is a wintry thriller, which is perfect considering it is winter here, and it is also a Ruth Ware book, so that's amazing. What else have I got to tell you about? I have earrings in that are like a buttered piece of toast, and I am low-key obsessed. Hello guys. Okay, so this is definitely not my intro clip because I'm not looking fancy, but I wanted to tell you that I picked up a new book and I'm really liking it. I picked up One by One by Ruth Ware and it's so good so far. I have a feeling I'm going to be using a lot of these tabs because there's so many clues and hints. I tend to love Ruth Ware books, and I know they're kind of like Marmite situation. A lot of people really dislike them, but a lot of people love them. I am kind of glad I fit on the side of loving them because I think they're really interesting, and I don't know what it is. I just think they're really good. Now, bearing in mind I've only read The Turn of the Key, but so many people don't like that book, and I definitely loved it. It was definitely like my favorite thriller. I have such high hopes for this book. Oh my gosh, I'm only on page 20, but already I'm loving it. It is a super cold, rainy day, so I think it's kind of the perfect vibes for reading. I don't know if we have any other plans today. Probably just cleaning up a little, maybe taking down the decorations, though we usually do that on the 6th because it's Nolig Naman. Currently exporting my video. That scared me a little bit. Harry's still there. Anyways, that is all I have to say. I'm really liking this book so far. I suspect everybody, even though we've only met 4 characters. So essentially we're having a nationwide announcement tomorrow evening to basically tell us if we're going into a full national lockdown. Just as I was recording that last clip, there was like a van pulled up outside my house and I was low-key scared, but it was a delivery guy and I have a book package. There's 2 books in here and they are, okay, so the first one is A Woman of War. This has a different title. I saw somebody on Instagram reading this, but it was called The German Midwife, and it sounded like everything that I really want in a historical fiction book. So I looked online and I could not find it, and then I found a book with the same cover by the same woman. Surely she did not publish 2 books with the exact same cover, so I ordered it, and I just think they changed the title. I'm really looking forward to getting back into historical fiction books. I haven't read them in a while, so I'm very excited to get back into these. It does say for fans of The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which I most definitely am. That was an amazing book, amazing series. The second one, which I think I'm going to actually read after One by One, is The Black Swan of Paris, and this also says for fans of The Tattooist of Auschwitz. This takes place in Paris 1944. It is a historical fiction, but it's also a thriller, which is why I'm thinking about reading it this week, because it's not like a spooky book, but it is a thriller. And I know this isn't like a thriller readathon, but a thriller is about the scariest I'm going to go. Okay guys, so it is now 6 o'clock and I am re-watching Brittany the Bibliophile's old vlogs. I've been watching them for a couple weeks and then I took a break over Christmas and I'm re-watching them again. So I'm actually up to like October 2019, which obviously I'm excited that I'm watching them all, but also I'm really sad that it's like nearly over. I am also kind of reading as I do so. I'm reading One by One by Ruth Ware. I'm really liking it so far. I mean, I'm only on page 38, but already it's so interesting. What I love about thrillers, because I don't typically tend to read contemporaries or books set in the real world, so what I love about thrillers is that there is that real life element along with another kind of story element. The reason that I don't particularly like contemporaries is because they're all a little bit too perfect, and even the ones that are really sad contemporaries I don't tend to enjoy either because they're just sad. And anyways, this is not a rant from why I hate contemporaries, but this is me saying that I'm thoroughly enjoying One by One by Ruth Ware. I hope that I can read as much as I possibly can tonight. Okay guys, it is now 7:30 and I am on page 56. I have not been reading the whole time though. I took a break because I edited my birthday vlog and I have to say it's probably one of my favorite vlogs ever, because even though there's not a whole bunch of reading content, there's a little bit, and I do finish one book. It's just such a happy vlog and it was such a happy day, and the footage looks really good too because it was filmed on the camera, and honestly I'm just so happy because I'm still living in the moment. But what I came on to say is one of my goals for 2021, and it sounds so dumb, I know it does, is to listen to audiobooks, maybe on Scribd, maybe on my library, without owning the physical copy. Because a really bad habit that I have is owning a physical copy of a book or buying a physical copy of a book, reading it on audio, and only using the physical copy of the book to like mark the pages and to like track. Hi beautiful. Only track where I am in the book. So that is one of my goals for this year, and that is it. I'm being so inspired to read by Brittany the Bibliophile's vlogs. To anyone out there who's in a minor reading slump, I would totally recommend watching some booktube. I mean, you are watching booktube if you're watching this. Hello guys. Okay, it is now Wednesday and it is about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have a reading update, but I also have a package to open, which is books as far as I know. So I'm going to open that right now. I do know what it is, but I'm still really excited. Okay, so there are 3 books in here, and they are, first of all is This Winter by Alice Oseman, which is a kind of novella to do with the Heartstopper comics and whatever the original book that Nick and Charlie are from, but it does have those characters in it and I'm really excited to read it, plus it's very short. And the next one is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I think this is going to be an audiobook listen, for the simple reason a lot of people say it's a very boring book, and I don't want to put myself in a bigger slump, but I do feel like listening to it on audio so that I can speed through this series. Plus I do have it reserved from my library, so it's kind of perfect. And of course the last one then is Ruin and Rising, which is the 3rd book in the Grishaverse trilogy. I'm so excited to read all of these books. I'm going to stop talking because I really need to clean my room. There's birthday stuff, Christmas stuff, everything everywhere, and I really need to clean my room. So that is going to be what I'm doing for the rest of today, and I will be reading when I can. I might be listening to an audiobook as I clean or music to get me more motivated. We shall see, but nonetheless I'm really excited. So yeah. Okay, so since the last time that I talked to you, have I cleaned? No, I have not. I have dried my hair, and that is about it. I also got rid of my birthday balloons. We took them down. We had to pop them, and that was low-key sad, but Harry is staying. So I'm about to clean my room right now. I also might FaceTime some of my family because usually I go into them on the Wednesday, but obviously with lockdown we can't. So I might still FaceTime them to keep up that Wednesday tradition. But I just want to show you outside because I might be imagining this, but I feel like it's really bright for this time of day, and that makes me happy. Like, what time is it? Let me check. Like, it is, okay, so it's only, okay, so actually it's not that late. It's literally 10 to 4, but it's really bright, so I'm going to show you. Okay, so as you can see, it is really bright. I mean, I don't know, I just have high hopes for summer, so I'm keeping the excitement alive. So that was a totally pointless update, but essentially I wanted to say that I'm reading One by Ruth, where I read a little bit last night before bed. See the annotations that I have already? Like, I'm on page 67 and really liking it. So I am thinking about starting the audiobook to Siege and Storm. I don't know why that is the audiobook that I want to listen to, but it kind of is. So I might listen to that while cleaning, or again, music. Okay, so it has been a hot minute since I updated you. I think it's like just after 6 o'clock right now. We have an announcement as a country that we are in a national lockdown. We were in level 5, which we thought were the highest restrictions possible, but there's even more. So schools are closed until January 31st, and obviously after that date we have yet to see if, you know, it will be safe to return, but it's closed until at least then. We start online school next Monday, I think. We should have started today, but we got an extended winter break. I've got, okay, so one of them I have bought and it is part of an order, so I do know what that is and I'm going to open it right now. Okay, really exciting. It is The Wife Between Us by Greer Hendricks. I'm really excited for this one actually. Here's the thing though, my stepmom is a librarian. I followed on Instagram and they announced the other day that they were doing a book club pick for January with a Greer Hendricks book, which is actually not this book, but I stupidly thought that it was this book, so I bought this book. It is not this. It is An Anonymous Girl, which I did reserve as an audiobook on my library, so it's fine. I'm still really excited to read this and I did get it for free, so it's fine. It's a box and it says easy aside to open, and I know who this is from. This is from my absolute angel, my best friend Marit, and I feel like this could be a birthday gift. I'm not sure, but I feel like it could be. Packaged this good, Marit, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, so I started this unboxing on my camera and it has since run out of storage. Oh my god, okay. She has this packaged so nicely. What on earth? So there's a little postcard. It says, happy belated birthday, wishing you the very best for your next year alive and for 2021. Here are the Bostonia cookies we talked about. I wanted you to taste them. Please call me when you do. Oh my god. And it says a hug from me on the card in Dutch. I don't speak Dutch, but she did tell me. The Crescent City pin. I love Crescent City. Oh my goodness. She's the sweetest. She's put in the little packaging. She put in these cookies. We were talking about these on an Instagram live. Oh, there's another pin. It's a Throne of Glass pin. Oh my gosh. This is so nice of her. Oh my gosh. I'm about to message her, call her, whatever. Oh, that scared me a little. I'm really excited. Thank you, my darling. Oh my god. Hello guys. Okay, it is now 1:43 in the afternoon. I am almost finished a book, and the book is Heartstopper Volume 3. I have been rereading this series since the first day of the year, and I'm already on the third one. I am loving this so much. This volume definitely covers a couple of heavier topics than the other two, but I still really enjoy it and think Alice Oseman puts in so much representation in her books, but so effortlessly. Like, this is just, it's just her world, and I love that so much. I really appreciate that about her books, and I cannot wait for volume 4 to come out. After I finish this, I think I'm going to be reading This Winter. That is a solitaire novella that I got yesterday, and I am so excited to read that. Then when I finish This Winter, I have so many reading plans. When I finish This Winter, I'm going to hopefully read 100 pages of One by One today. I think if I take it 100 pages per day, I should finish it fairly soon because it's like 350 pages, so maybe I could finish it tomorrow. I'm not pressuring myself too much to read considering I've been in like a mini little slump, but still I'm very excited. I mean, this is a Winterween vlog, but am I sticking to my Winterween TBR? No. Am I fulfilling the challenges again? No. But I'm having fun. I'm vlogging on my new camera. Also, yes, we still have our Christmas decorations up. We will probably be taking these down today or tomorrow, so this is the last you will see of our Christmas decorations, and I also still have my birthday banner up. Hello friends, so it is now just almost 8 o'clock and I have finished another book. I have finished This Winter by Alice Oseman. I didn't really like this book, to be perfectly honest. I did give it a 3 out of 5 stars, so I didn't dislike it. I just think it was a lot darker than the rest of the Heartstopper comics, than the rest of Alice Oseman's books. I haven't read Solitaire, which is the novel that this is like based off of, and Nick and Charlie are characters from Solitaire. I don't know if Solitaire takes place before Heartstopper or after. I might look into reading that. This was just a very dark end, but I felt secondhand like pain with these characters because I just felt so sorry for Charlie the whole time. I felt sorry for Nick too. I just didn't really enjoy this book 100%. Right now I'm really tired actually, so I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to fill in my bullet journal for this book. I'm also tier ranking all of the books that I read this year. I got this idea from Jazz on Instagram, and so far I will give you my tiers. I have only read 4 books and they're all by Alice Oseman. So for someone who says they don't like contemporary, the only books I've read this whole year, and we're a week in, are contemporary books. Start from the bottom. Okay, so number 4 is This Winter. Didn't really love it. Number 3 is Heartstopper Volume 3. Again, I liked it. I liked the summary elements, but it does get a little bit darker, and not that I don't think that's okay. I think it's really important to talk about these things in Alice Oseman's books, and she always does a really great job of talking about them, but for me they're just not very enjoyable to read about because they're quite distressing. Number 2, we have Heartstopper Volume 1. This was a very tie for first place, but in the end it's second, and coming in at number 1 is Heartstopper Volume 2. Okay, so I have 2 options of books that I'm going to be continuing right now. I want to read more of One by Ruth Ware. I do want to finish it this week. The other book that I want to read is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Do I need to be getting into a 600-page fantasy right now? Absolutely not. Do I low-key want to read this? Yes, I do. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to read the first 2 chapters, maybe 1 or 2 chapters, see if it's a fast read, see if I'm into it, see if I like the characters, the setting. What I've heard is this is very spicy, and I am totally okay with that. Okay friends, so it is 1 AM. What is with me in making 1 AM reading updates? I don't know, but I have been reading for the past couple hours. So I put a poll on Instagram to see which book I should pick up because I was between From Blood and Ash and An Ember in the Ashes, and they were kind of 50-50 for a lot, but in the end From Blood and Ash won. I'm really liking this, so I picked this one up and I'm already on page 107, which is crazy. Look at the annotations that I have. This is really good. What I've heard is this is very spicy and this is very romance fantasy, but so far there hasn't been a whole lot of romance and a lot of fantasy, which I do appreciate. This is just so good and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm hoping to get to like page 300 tomorrow. I don't think I should have any problems with that. Right now though, I am going to get ready for bed because I don't think I can read anymore. Hi. And I might even read some when I'm in bed, but I'm getting tired. But this is so good. Oh my god, I can't believe I waited this long to pick it up. Storming of the Capitol over the last couple of days. It's completely horrendous how these people are getting away with it because they're white and supremacists, and what they are doing is domestic terrorism. It is not protest, and it is truly disgraceful. I will try to link down below some ways that you can help. If you also have any ideas of ways that you can help, let everybody know in the comments, because I would love to find out more ways that you can help. Just the way that things are being dealt with and everything is disgraceful, and once again, fuck Trump. So my battery light is flashing, but it is Friday today and I'm just enjoying the last of Christmas break because online school starts on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read that much, vlog that much. I'm going to try to still, just so that I can keep some semblance of like normal. Hello, you are now speaking to one of the most chaotic people on the planet, but I do have iced coffee. What I have done is I have taken my room, which was some semblance of organized, you know, it was okay, and I have decided to take things out of drawers, things that no one can see, and organize them. Because what else would I be doing? Reading? No, never heard of her. Found a sensational amount of sticky tabs. Hello friends, happy Saturday. It is the 9th of January today and we had such a busy day yesterday. I ended up cleaning my entire room. It looks amazing. I will show you a better kind of run through of it tonight when I have all my fairy lights on and things. We also took down all of our Christmas decorations and got them up to the attic. So needless to say, I was pretty exhausted last night. I didn't end up reading a lot yesterday. I read about 30 pages. But I did get my watch later down on YouTube from 500 videos to 100 videos. And no, I did not watch 400 videos yesterday. I deleted them. Ones that I had either already seen or didn't want to watch. Things like that. Now I have 100 on my watch later that I do want to watch. So I have some time to myself today. And I think I'm going to watch some of those. I'm just trying to make the most of this weekend before school starts back on Monday. So tonight I actually have a really exciting event. I have a Liam Payne concert, but it is a live concert and he is singing some One Direction songs, some of his own songs, and then some songs that he has not released yet. It's going to be a really fun time. My cousin is also going. She lives in England and we do all of these concerts together. We went to an actual One Direction concert back in like 2012 or even before that. I don't know, I think it was one of their last concerts that they did and it was the best time ever. Not to quote one of One Direction songs right now. So we had an amazing time. I just wish that we had been older because we would have appreciated the actual concert more. I remember the only things that I kind of remember from the concert was like having fun with my family and my cousins and stuff, rather than like the actual concert itself. I mean, I still remember it. Here is Harry Styles in the background. He's definitely gonna have to come to the concert too. So right now what I'm planning on doing is starting editing this vlog. This was meant to be a winter ween vlog and I was kind of forcing myself to read these books that I just didn't really want to read. So it's essentially just a weekly reading vlog. I'm going to get a start on editing that. I'm also going to start reading from Blood and Ash. I'm on page 150 I think now. Things are happening, things are getting very intense. It is literally written like a YA fantasy, but just with smut and a lot of like gory details too. Let me just tell you, this is not a young adult book. From the very first chapter, you know that. And yeah, so I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Tomorrow I'm hoping to just chill all day. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing today anyways, but I will talk to you later when I have a reading update or when I'm going to a concert. Hi guys, okay, it is now 5:40 in the evening and I have just gotten off of a YouTube live. It was probably one of the most fun things that I've ever done on like YouTube or anything. So many people joined. I think it got like nearly 300 viewers at one point and that was so much fun. So thank you for joining. Let me know down below if you did join, what you read, how much you read, etc, etc, and if you would like to see it again. I think it was definitely really fun. I think it's a lot easier to manage than Instagram lives, and also it doesn't really cut you off like Instagram does. so that was really fun. I had such a blast, and I read so much too, because it was like a chit chat, but it was also reading sprints. So obviously I'm reading from Blood and Ash. I am now on page 184, so I'm gonna just, as soon as I finish this update, I'm probably just gonna sit down and read for the rest of the evening, honestly. And I started on page 138, so I read about like 50 or so pages. I don't know, I can't do math properly, around that. So that was really successful. I'm flying through this book. Something just happened. Hawk was just made the guard, and that's not a spoiler because it is like the synopsis of the book, but that has just happened and I'm so loving it. Like, I can't even explain how much I'm loving it. So yeah, that is all I kind of wanted to come on and say. I have edited the first 2 days of this vlog and it's already like 20 minutes long, but that's fine because I'm low-key proud of it, and that's all I want to say. Okay guys, so this clip is on my phone because my camera's in the other room, but it is currently 11:30 at night. The Liam Payne concert was phenomenal. It was so amazing. I think everybody enjoyed it. We all listened to it. I am reading from Blood and Ash. I'm now on chapter 13, which is page 206. I'm really pleased that I got to page 206. I am going to stay reading for a little while. I'm not quite ready to go to bed yet because I just hit freaking monetization. I'm literally about to tear up. I don't know. I genuinely never thought I'd get here. Now, obviously, I haven't been approved. I don't know how long the approving takes. I think it could take a while, but that's okay. I'm so excited, and my god, thank you guys so much. Okay guys, it is now 12:10 in the evening, and I think I need to stop reading for the night. I don't want to stop reading, but I feel like I need to stop reading, otherwise I'm gonna be too tired. And I don't know if I'm aiming to finish this tomorrow, but I low-key want to because it's the last day of this vlog, and I think it would be super fun to finish it in this vlog. I'm thinking about it now and I'm like, I low-key might read another little bit and see. But this is the last update of the night. I'm on page 235. Absolutely loving it. It is amazing. Highly recommend. Missing someone. Hello guys, how are you doing? It is Sunday right now. It is about 6:15 in the evening. I haven't really vlogged that much today because I had a super chill day. I was reading, I was catching up on booktube, I was editing, I was just taking a super chill day. I'm going to be ending this vlog right now because I do want to get it edited and try and upload it tomorrow so that it's ready for Wednesday. I have a reading update. I have only kind of started reading in the past like hour or two, and I'm reading, of course, from Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I didn't get it finished in this vlog. I'm still going to read it all tonight, but you will hear more updates in the next vlog, which I'm going to film this week. At the moment, I am on chapter 22, which is page 318. I am so pleased with how fast I'm going reading this, and also look at those annotations. It's amazing. I'm now over halfway through the book, and I definitely think it's going to get even faster paced. Personally, for me, in a big book like this, there are parts that drag. So far, nothing has dragged, and it doesn't feel like I'm 300 pages in. Very, very entertaining. I highly recommend this. I messaged my friend Sarah from Saz Books on Instagram, and I was like, girl, you need to read this book right now. Like, I don't care where you get it, but just like get it right now. And she ordered them on Amazon, and I've never been prouder. So thank you, Sarah, for doing that so that we can scream about this together. If you've read this book, also please scream with me because this is amazing. I truly, truly love this book. So that is it for this vlog. I hope you enjoyed. It wasn't really a winter ween vlog, but I'm actually quite proud of how many things I've managed to fit into the one vlog, and I actually finished a good deal of books. So I read Heartstopper Volume 3, which I gave 5 stars. I read This Winter, which I gave 3 stars, possibly 2.5. Didn't really like that one. And then I read half of From Blood and Ash, which I would count as a very, very successful reading week. Plus, I also read about 150 pages of One by Ruth, where I do intend to come back to that, but not right now. I'm just not in the thriller mood. I had an amazing week nonetheless, and I'm very excited for the next vlog. If you enjoyed this, feel free to stick around. I would love if you do. Stay amazing, stay kind, and I will see you in the next one.